Alright, Dido's still talking here. She's still super upset. And now she's going to confront the argument that this is the gods that were doing this. Last, incensed with rage, Pharaoh. Alright, now the augur Apollo. Now the Lycian. Lots. And now an interpres. A messenger. Having been sent from Jupiter himself, and then this is a Devorum, probably going with messenger. So I'm going to write that up here. Messenger of the gods, having been sent from Jupiter himself. Fair brings horrid orders through the air. And you gotta imagine she's a bit exasperated and she just thinks this is like, really? The gods made you do it? Yeah. Let's look at, love this gem, forsooth. If you don't know what forsooth is, look it up. It's worth using in your everyday vocabulary. This is a task for the gods. The superiors, the upper people. Eakura, this concern. Solicitaquitos, disturbs their rest. Alright, and there should be some sarcasm there because she's thinking like, really, like, the gods, with everything they have to worry about, they're going to worry about our relationship. And I do not hold you nor refute your words. And she's almost like thinking, you don't argue with stupid. Like, he's lying about this. It's not like, really. Alright, and then we've got 3 commands. This looks like an infinitive, but it's deponent. Alright. Go, follow, or pursue Italy with the wind. Seek kingdoms through the waves. Indeed. Sparrow, I hope. Alright. That if the Pia Numina if the pious divinities are able I hope that if the pious that and there's probably an implied te. I don't see one, but it looks like there should be one. I hope that if you, and then we need some essays here for our indirect statement. Not really drink, but maybe soak up. Punishment. In the Mediscopolis, in the middle of the rocks. And we'll often call Dido by name. And what's ironic about this is she's talking about the pious divinities. Aeneas, by leaving, is actually being pious. So she doesn't actually understand just how real her words are. And I think that kind of goes back to a couple of things. First, Aeneas, had he approached her and, started off with this is how it needs to be, perhaps he would have had a chance. Perhaps the gods should intervene and maybe send her a sign and say, hey, look, this actually should be what's going on. But they didn't. I, being absent, will follow you with with black fires. So she's going to bring some bad business on him. And when frigid death and when frigid death we'll have and when frigid death has separated your artus, your limbs from your spirit, I shall be present as a shadow in omnibus locis, in all places. Improbe, It's almost like calling someone criminal or wicked one. It's not nice, though. But basically somebody who deserves a punishment. And I know Dabis Pointus looks like you will give penalties, but you will pay penalties is how we would phrase it. I will hear, and this rumor, i.e. on and when yet is future, will come me to me under the lowest shades. Alright, and like she stops talking there, but now you gotta think, is she suggesting that she is going to die? Like, is that what the foreshadowing is? Or, you know, are they is she gonna kill both of them, and she's always gonna be there with, like, it seems like death is happening. Alright, so, he stick these within these words. Or after these things were said, if you want to go ablative absolute. She breaks off medium sermonum. She breaks off in the middle of her speech, meaning there was more. And Igra and sick, and this is kind of like a sick to your stomach, or you are not feeling well. You're in a really bad spot. Now, to her, it's probably like gut-wrenching, heartache. This is also used to describe the people in Troy when they were killing themselves, or throwing themselves on fire. Almost sick, but miserable in such a way that there's no hope. So Igra is not... It's not a good thing. Alright, sick she flees the air and turns herself and turns away. We got a couple verbs with an accusative. And she turns away. And carries herself away. Ex oculis from his eyes. That's Dido, and this is Aeneas. Leaving him delaying, cunctantem delaying, much in fear. And preparing to say many things. So what's he going to say to her at this point? her servants. Alright, so Scipio lift. Her collapsed limbs. From the arm. And carry her or bring her to the marble bed chamber. And Rapona and put her on the couch. So, thoroughly exhausted, she storms off, collapses, and Aeneas is just left there like, And he wants to say more because, of course, though, let's be realistic, that's not a good idea.